What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. It's Zavocado here. I am back with another speed build. As you can see, today we are renovating the Salty Paws Saloon. It's taken me a long time to say that correctly. I always get it wrong. But I saw this picture on, it was Miss Griffey's Discord. There's an inspiration channel on there, and someone posted a little toy picture. You'll see it here in a second for what we're actually going for. But I had a lot of fun with this. It was strangely a very quick build for me, which has not really been the theme lately. But that picture should be coming up here in a second so that you guys can see it. It's like this little like teal toy like dollhouse kind of thing. I don't really know how else to describe it. I know it is a toy though. So it's, I think like the back side of it is just like open so kids can put like little dolls and toys and like playhouse, or I guess in this case like restaurant or shop. I think it's technically supposed to be like 3 or 4 different shops, but I made it a bar because that's what this lot was originally intended to be. So that's what I went with here. And tried to match it as best as you can, but I mean, there's limitations with The Sims and certain colors and the way like the railings work on like the staircase, where you can't just have it as like a wall and paint it whatever color you want, which would be really cool. I would really like it if they did that at some point, but for now they don't. So it's just I want to say it's like a base game railing that looks like a white sort of like sandstone kind of plastery. I don't know exactly what it is. I didn't pay attention to what the name of it is, but it's just one of those like solid kind of railings. I tried to make this as limited pack as possible. Um, Originally, I wanted to do just cats and dogs and base game, but there were a couple items that I used from Island Living, Discover University, and the toddler stuff. The toddler stuff was for like the hanging lights that people put out on like back patios and stuff. There's there's like a dock right next to this. You probably saw it in like the opening little scroll through, where there's like lights hanging off of that like seating area. Like you can see it a little bit there. And I went through debug, I went through the base game, I went through cats and dogs. I could not find them anywhere. I found everything else that made that dock, like the post and the fencing and everything else, but I could not find that. So I just kind of gave up and used the one from the toddler stuff. But if you do know where those are in debug or how to find them, use them, anything like that, do let me know. I really want to use them. I'd love to be able to replace that and re-upload that with this, because that's the only thing I use from the toddler stuff pack. And then for university, I just used that little window decoration up top on the roof. I was going to use the Strangerville one, but the coloring just, it wasn't quite what I was going for. The university one was a little brighter, so I went with that. That's the only item that's in there from that. And then for Island Living, it's just there's a couple windows like in the kitchen. They've got like the windows that's just, there's no glass in it. It just passes right through. So, the chef or whoever's back there making meals or drinks or anything like that can just pass the food through the window to, the waiter, like they would in an actual restaurant. I know your Sims won't do that, but you know, that's just what we were going for. Um, yeah, use some little columns. It's basically mostly just cats and dogs. I almost used some eco lifestyle there on the roof, but I decided not to because I didn't want to use a lot of packs. I wanted to try to limit it. Originally, I wanted to just do the original packs that this would be, so that someone who, has this world could actually download it, but didn't quite work out. I always end up using more packs than I intend to. Anyway, I hope your guys' week is going well. This will be up Tuesday. For me, sorry, there's a cat poking her head over the screen. Looked like she was about to jump over it. She's done that before. She's knocked over pretty much everything on this desk, which is why it is all like nailed down in the hopes that it will not happen again. But she's a wily little thing. But anyway, I do hope your guys' week is going well. It's technically Sunday for me, so I can't say if my week's going well or not yet. This will be up on Tuesday for you guys. So future Zane, I hope it's going well. Everyone else, I hope it's going well too. And you can see the outside's pretty much coming along. I do end up going back in through debug and adding a lot of like different signs and things on the roof and all sorts of little like decorations around the perimeter of the lot just to make it fit in a little more, make it look like it actually belongs in this area. But yeah, I did make those mint green windows work. I'm pretty proud of myself. I've never used that swatch, but I figured this was the only opportunity I might ever have to actually use that. But you can see we use the, I guess they're bar barrels. I don't know how else to describe them. They are barrels with alcohol in them, which, you know, there's a lot of that going around, kegs and so forth. Really makes me want to go to the Renaissance Fair, but I can't do that right now because it does not start until August slash early September. It's like late August. Assuming they do it this year, we will see. Yeah, as you can see, also I'm wearing a hat. I just got back from a jog because it's Sunday for me, so I had enough time to actually go on like a nice long jog, and I'd like to go. It's technically dark out now, but it was like sundown is when I go to try to avoid all the people. There's this one dude who's like this older guy. He's probably in like his 50s or 60s, and he loves to walk like around the same time that I go jogging, but he walks on the opposite side of the road. 'Cause it's like basically you can do like this big 3 mile loop in one of the areas nearby where I live. And he, for some reason, he'll walk like the whole loop because I'll pass him like on my way down and like on my way back and so forth. And he spends the entire time he's walking like this 3 mile loop just smoking cigarettes like constantly. He takes one out and he smokes it and he's done with it and he takes another one out and he just continuously smokes the whole time he's walking. And I'm just like, dude, what? Like, why? Like, are you thinking like walking slash exercising and smoking at the same time is gonna like balance out the impact on your lungs and your body and stuff in general? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just, it baffles me every time I pass him. I'm just like, buddy, I mean, I know smoking is like an addiction, but like, my dude, like what? I don't know. I've never smoked, so maybe I don't understand the enjoyment of walking and smoking at the same time. I don't know. I know there's other things that people love to do with smoking that I won't get into here, but it just, I don't know. It's been on my mind since I got back like 40 minutes ago, and it just really confuses me. But as you can see for the build, we are coming along. The inside is mostly done. I think there's still the like a little upstairs hallway. There's screenshots at the end. I didn't take pictures of the upstairs because it's literally, I think it's like 2 or 3 bathrooms. They're just like little spots with toilets and sinks. Because I don't know about you guys, but whenever I do gameplay and I get to the point where I have like a house that's got like 3 or more Sims, and then I take everyone to, like the bar or the library or somewhere like that where there's like only one toilet, everyone always has to go to the bathroom at once, and then someone ends up peeing themselves and getting like super mortified. And I can't handle it. I hate it when my Sims get that embarrassed because I don't know, it's just me. I get very easily embarrassed, and then my Sims get really embarrassed, and then I get secondhand embarrassment from watching them pee themselves in public or get rejected for things, and I can't handle it. I can't handle it. So I put the entire upstairs as just bathrooms in the hopes that no Sims will be mortified when visiting my new creation. But yeah, I used a lot of like the decals. Like I've never really used a lot of the decals that came with cats and dogs. Yeah, cats and dogs. Like with, because a lot of them are like vet themed, and I've never built like a vet clinic or like renovated any of the ones that like came with the game. Although I'll probably do that at some point, because I technically I have like a save file I've started just to, anything I build just kind of goes in there at this point. Maybe at some point I'll actually do like a real save file for all the worlds, which sounds absolutely daunting, but absolutely like an absolute blast. But most of the builds that I've been doing lately, I've done probably 3/4 of the lots in Brindleton Bay. There's a vet clinic there that I haven't renovated yet, but I'm thinking about doing it. Because in the one of the Let's Plays I'm doing right now, my trans legacy that I post on Sundays, that one he actually it won't be spoilers now. I was thinking it was going to be spoilers, which is why I hesitated. But that episode came out earlier today, so it's not spoilers that he adopted a dog. Because originally I was hoping for a cat, but the cat that we saw that was a stray just kind of ran off, and we've not found him yet. So Fabo, if you're watching this, please come back. Uh, please, please, buddy. But I really want to renovate a vet clinic. It feels a little daunting to me to figure the layout for that and how everything needs to function, because I just have not played with pets a lot and had to like actually go to the vet clinic, so I don't know what all the requirements are, what all the different items are, or anything like that. So I haven't really messed around with actually attempting that yet. At some point I will. I may base it off of some of the ones that I've been to, because we have 5 cats, and we have made many trips to the vet, especially in recent months. Two of our cats, oddly enough, it's the oldest, who is about 11, and the youngest, who is about 4. He'll be, well, yeah, he's 4. He'll be 5 in like a couple months. Um, but both of them, and it makes sense for the older one to have like really bad teeth because he's getting older, and he was outside. He was just like a stray cat that just kind of showed up, and eventually we're just like, well, you live with us now, you're ours. But the younger one also has really bad teeth, like really bad. And they had their dentals done. It was about a week ago. And the older one, he only had one tooth pulled. The younger one had 3. So we've been spending a lot of time back and forth at the vet clinic. You can see we're finishing out. I did bring a sim here and switch it to a residential lot, which was a whole other set of drama that went with that, because I accidentally moved her out and got rid of all the furniture and had to go back into my save files and panic and freak out and curse at myself. But I figured it out. This lot is on the gallery. I did get the right save file and go back into that, and everything is fine. But we are finishing up upstairs with a few more decorations. The weather changed because I had to bring the sim here, and I, took screenshots and stuff with her. But if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share, all that other stuff, and I will see you guys for the next one on Friday. Bye, everyone. Peace, 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 peace.